All right, day 5. Things are looking good. Everything's working out. I'm not gonna drink this right now, but it's called Ta. It's the Armenian version of Iran, and I'm not gonna have it today because it's not cold. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Just want to show you that. And today, this is what we're having for dinner. Can I turn it around? I guess not. Okay, here we go. So that's, I don't know what it's called in Armenian, but it's like khachapuri, which is like a cheese and egg pie. This is a spinach pie, and that's another laham bajun. But they call it different in Armenian. So I'm just gonna start eating this because I've had a very long day. Let's start off with the meat. Oh, look at that. Look at this color. Oh my goodness. I should send this to I gotta take another picture for my parents. A quick snapshot. I've never had it. This is different. This is not, this doesn't come close to what turkey is. It's definitely more flavor. I wonder if this is Western Armenian. There's a difference between Eastern Armenian and Western Armenian cuisine. And I'm sure there's a whole culture that comes with it. And I'm gonna have to figure that out. I think that's my job tomorrow. This is fantastic. So, that is one of the best things I've had in this country. And for a while, even Turkey, like, the food in Turkey is okay. Like, it's spicy, but I don't know. There's nothing special about it, in my opinion. It's good, but like, this is Zaz. This is like, and maybe this is more like what my taste is, because it comes from a Lebanese bakery. So like there's a lot of Armenians that have gone to Lebanon or been to Lebanon and come back. So, what did I do today? Well, first of all, I went to give my business card to the culinary school next door. And hopefully they'll get back to me. Let me put the light on. So excited about this food because I'll tell you what I had for lunch. So I went to the culinary school and I got that done. Hopefully they'll reach out to me because I think culinary-wise, if you want to maintain the Armenian culture, it's through the food and the tastes. There's a specific taste that you have to keep alive. I think that's something that was brought out in every single case. More so in Turkey and Greece. And I think it's going to be true here. I mean, look at this color. This is something else. That's just full of flavor. That is the best thing I've had. And then I said to myself yesterday, I don't think they're gonna take me at the culinary school. So I'm gonna head over to the Ararat Brandy Museum. And there's a couple of important things you need to note. I'm gonna mess up my phone, but there's a couple of things you need to know. It's all about Mount Yerevan. Mount Ararat. Everything is about Mount Ararat. That's the soul or the spirit of the Armenian people. It just so happens it's in Turkey, but they say the best views are from Armenia. So we went there. and we saw all the different cognacs. And as you can see, Mount Ararat is in full view of every bottle. And it was a very nice tasting. Not a brandy guy, but I like cognac. And so like you have a little sniff there and you sniff and everything. There's the mountain. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see the volcano too here, right there. There's another great shot. That's the way up to the museum. There's a beautiful view. And then I went to a restaurant after I got some good information there. I was feeling hungry, so I decided to go to a restaurant to eat. And I noticed they had an Artsakh salad. And an Artsakh salad is beef, pickled cucumber, bell pepper, lettuce, hot pepper, and white sauce. I want to know if there is a real one like that, or is it just what people call it that in honor of, or if it's otherwise. Then I had a first course. That's just a spring salad, a summer salad. Really good. It's like a shopska salad without the cheese. This is what I came for. This is harissa. Harissa is basically the meats. The laham bajoun is gone. Time for the spinach. That's not spinach. It's red in here. I don't know what they're doing. It's good. It's not like my mom's though. Yeah, it's good, but too much sumac. My mom makes really great spinach patties, and once when I was a kid, I ate one for each apostle. And by the time my stomach was killing me. So, harissa is like what it is to be Armenian. But this is, when I asked what's the most Armenian thing on the menu, he said it's dolma. And dolma is what I came to study here. Obviously the project has evolved since then. But I got this, and this was the best dolma I had on this trip. I've had from Greece and from Turkey, and they really weren't great. I mean, the Turkish ones were really tiny, like really narrow. They didn't have anything inside, and the Greek ones had only like, I don't know, rice, and it wasn't that flavorful. This was packed with flavor. And I told the waiter, I said, this is an amazing dolma. It's the best dolma I've had, and I've been to Greece and Turkey. And he goes, dolma is Armenian. So obviously it's gonna be the best, right? Last of all, I had coffee. Now, obviously you can't call it Turkish coffee here. If you know anything from the Greek experience, they would not call it. They will not say the word. So I just said, let me see how he'll respond. No, I didn't ask for Turkish coffee. No, I there's a limits. I know. You want to try to provoke, but you don't want to go too far. So I said to him, what kind of coffee do you have? And he said, we have an Oriental. Oriental? What is this, Edward Said? Right? So he said, okay, I'll have one. It was just the typical Turkish coffee, Greek coffee. It's the same thing. They just will not call it. And I should have prodded. But I felt like maybe this would be a too touchy a subject. So I refrained. I guess I got a little cold feet there. So after that, I said very good, and I was walking back home, and I saw a store, and on the store it said Anteb, Anteb. And I said, you know what, that sounds remarkably close to Antep. And I looked it up, it's the same city, but they call it a different name. And then there's all sorts of Antep pastry shops, sweet shops, restaurants. One was a Western Anatolian. So, Western Armenian. So I'm gonna have to try that, because there is a difference between West and East in the cuisine. Maybe there's a political identity, I don't know. We will find out. I never really thought about it. I'm full. I didn't know it was gonna be this big. Shame, because I mean, this is hot. I should be eating hot. So what am I doing tomorrow? I'm gonna go straight to that restaurant on the Western Anatolian, Western Armenian, and I'm gonna try to talk to somebody. The problem today was I didn't ask the waiter if I could talk to the owner. He said yeah, and then the owner never came. I told him it was for a booking and so on. Owner never came, never showed, so I couldn't talk to him. But I got some good stuff from the waiter. I mean, the waiter and the SIM card lady. Oh, that's good cheese. I'm gonna eat this. The waiter and the SIM card lady gave me a lot to work with, so I have a wealth of information already, and my experience at the. You know, it's funny. The interesting thing at the museum, the Ararat Brandy Museum, is that they name brandies after history, Armenian history. Like cities that are now in Turkey, and all that is for a reason. You got to keep that memory alive. All of that is for the reason. Got to keep the memory alive of we were once there. That's the main thing. So it's very much like Macedonia, in that they are the quote unquote weaker partner or weaker aspect, but they will not quit. They will throw their symbols up. They will advocate for their symbols. And there was a recent article about how the Armenian soccer team changed their logo. They took out the Mount Ararat. Everybody got so angry. Like, what do you do that for? And the guy who did it said, well, I didn't sign the Treaty of Kars. The Treaty of Kars is the one that defined the borders. And so he was very apologetic, and he put everything back the way it was. So all that was for nothing. But, you know, I think it's true. Like the Turks believe that this is like a laying claim, like we're gonna get you back. I think that's what the Turks believe. I know that's what they believe, because I've understood that position. And so, that's significant. Oh. I think everything's gonna be great. The paper will write itself. The book, everything's gonna be gold. Yeah, the khachapuri comes with an egg in the middle. So I'm gonna eat this and then, oh no, I don't think it's gonna keep well for tomorrow. I'm gonna have to eat this today. A lot of bread. I'm gonna have to go on a diet when I get back. But this has been good. This has been good. Today was very productive. I did 3 things. I went to the culinary school. I did the tour. I did a lunch. A lot of discoveries. I did a lot of reading too. I read a few articles. So I'm gonna be ready to write when I get back. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I'm sorry. I met some Indians at the tasting, at the with the brandy, and I noticed that he voted in the recent election, and it's such a great opening. I said to him, I'm going to India, I'm going to Delhi, I'm doing this book. How does India work? Because there's nothing to hold those people together. Everybody's so different. And he says, you're right, there's never been a country named India. There's never been a sovereign, there's always been city-states. But there's a spirit that defines and unites everyone. And it's toleration. Toleration, that one word kind of makes sense, because it is a very different place. But yeah, everybody works together. Fascinating. I told him, thank you, you made everything make sense to me. And he was happy. So there you go. I did some research for India too. I am productive. I think I almost have 40,000 in field notes and almost 100 of these videos. I don't know who's gonna watch them all. It's just gonna be for me, I guess. Because as I said, there's stuff I write in the notes that I don't write that I say in the video, and vice versa. Anyway, that's enough. Thank you so much, and until next time, this is day 5 signing out.